Hello, hello. You were just at Hersheypark, and now you're driving through Sweet Lights. That's awesome. I'm here at the entrance, Chocolate Town here, looking at Candymonium, and of course the Kisses fountain. It's really nice what they did with all the decorations and stuff so far, from what I've seen. Hey Aiden 1 and Aiden 2. Aiden, you're at Six Flags. That's awesome. What's it like in the Wizarding World? Usually it's packed and they want you to buy everything. But the ride that they have in Diagon Alley is pretty cool. The whole thing is very immersive. I was mostly impressed by the architecture that they did in Diagon Alley. Hogsmeade it's okay. It's still very immersive, but it's not compared to Diagon Alley, it's nothing. But the ride that they have there is pretty cool because you actually get to go in Hogwarts Castle, which is awesome. And then of course there's Hagrid's Wild Ride, whatever it's called, the motorbike adventure of magical creatures and whatevers. I forgot what the actual name is. Hello, Nikki G. Walking by Candymonium here. And then entering the park proper, I guess. So a little light show that they have here, that's the one thing I definitely want to show you guys that I can bring you on. And if there's time, I don't know what the line is going to be like to see the reindeer, but that would be fun too. It's just sort of dark in there and the reindeer are kind of far away, so it's good. I don't know how that's going to appear on the live stream. No, it's pretty calm here at Hersheypark tonight. It was busier during the day, but now it's gotten cold. And so I've seen a lot of people start making their way out of the park. I was actually at the front of the park hoping to catch a character or somebody to take a selfie with, but unfortunately that was not the case. They had a snowman before and then a cow. I don't recognize these characters, so I opted not to meet them. I actually, on my way to Hersheypark, I drove by the Sweet Lights where they do it. It looks massive. Just absolutely massive. Maybe that's where everybody's going. Now here's a nice display. Oh, I just missed Peanut Butter Cup. I got into the park around then, but it was Frosty the Snowman who was doing this. Oh, there's a Rolo here. I wonder if I use the front-facing camera, if I can take a selfie. It's gonna be very dark though. I'm gonna go for it, and worst case, if we get disconnected, I'll be right back, okay? Hello, Rolo. How are you? Do you mind taking a selfie with me? Okay. Oh, it looked like it picked you up. Thank you so much. Have a good night. All right, I'm back. I went to meet Rolo. I don't know how that turned out for you guys. I don't know if we got disconnected or not. But I got to meet Rolo. So I didn't know that was a character. Pretty funny. There was, I think it was last year I came to Hersheypark in the dark. I got super lucky. I met like Jolly Rancher and Milk Dud and characters that apparently don't come out too often. So I don't know. I'll never be able to repeat that, I don't think. And then the person that knows Milk Dud was watching the video and said, "Oh, Milk Dud was looking scrumptious that night." I was like, "Oh, who refers to their character that way?" LB Coaster Mom, if you're listening, how often does the light display happen? I think it's called Noel. The one that's along the river here by Great Bear. Oh, I forgot I wanted to test something out here on the settings here, but I'll wait until we go to the bridge here with the lights. Is this the bridge I want? Maybe, maybe not. Gotcha. Every 15 minutes, alrighty. Well, I think I want to turn around and go to the bridge that's up there, actually. Walking by the Comet here, which is not operating. And then just beyond it is Skyrush. People stopping. I also noticed that this sky view goes through the lights, and they were doing the Trans-Siberian Orchestra song, and then saw people going through the trees there that are all lit up. That was wild to see. Yep, I'm up here now by the bumper cars. I took a wrong turn. Don't know this park nearly as well as I should. Thank you, 2 tickets to adventure. Here we go. This is where we want to be. Alright. So let's hang out here and wait for the lights. See if we can get a nice centered view here. Alright, cool. Now let's try something here. Settings. Audio source. Default. Hi Heather, welcome. Waiting here for this light show to begin. I don't know if it's too dark to see, but there's a bunch of geese down there. I guess they're waiting for the show too. Probably got the best seats. Yeah, 2 tickets. I can imagine it's very hard to time. The window is very small, and the line, like, I don't know how you time it. Must be some trick, but yeah, that's got to be a cool experience. The only thing I haven't done yet is gone on the railroad, which looks also like a very cool light experience. Yeah, it's awesome. I already posted on my Instagram the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I don't know which songs are coming up next. So there is a rotation. But we'll find out. Also, I messed with the audio settings. Apparently it was on camcorder setting, which I don't know what that means exactly. But I'm interested to hear what it actually sounds like, because now it's on its default setting, which it should have been this whole time. But it looks like the signal is actually better here than it is at Six Flags, funny enough. So, how's everybody's night going? I actually went over to Chocolate World before I started this and did the tour and all of that stuff. I have yet to make my own chocolate bar or do like the other attractions they have in there. Oh, is it changing colors or is the show starting? Sounds great. Okay, cool. Maybe we'll pass by Dry Gulch after this, see what the line is like, and maybe I can bring you guys along for that. It looks like a really nice light show. Hello, Vanessa. Welcome. Alright, so I guess that was just the lights changing. It's cool seeing the silhouette of the people doing the sky ride, or the sky view. Yeah, Dry Gulch looks amazing. They basically have, to describe it to people who don't know, they have like canopies of lights that you go through. It's like a light tunnel, the entire thing. A 45-minute wait. I hope it's a little lighter. When I walked by it earlier, it was sticking out of the queue, but it's hard to tell how long a line is. I'll have to check the app maybe later, but after the light show, which I hope starts soon. But yeah, I can imagine that being very popular because of the intensity. Thank you, Heather. I'm terrible at promoting myself, but likes will help find more people to join us and just increase the visibility, which is most appreciated. I mean, in all honesty, the lines haven't been too bad from what I've seen on the app and in person. Candymonium is probably the most popular thing. It's been at a 45 to hour wait for a while, and then it peaked at like an hour and a half. You know, I didn't notice either if they had both trains running. Oh, here we go. Very cool. Alright, there should be at least another song. Alright, we'll give it a minute. I don't think there's a third song, but there might be. We can check in on the geese real quick. There they are. Just having a great old time. Yeah, I have a feeling there's not another song. That might have been it. Alright guys, I think we're gonna move on. So it doesn't look like they have the walking lights on this bridge, so if anything, this is the bridge to watch it from. They just have those lights there. That's it. Got a ride on Skyview the other night with a cup of hot chocolate to watch the lights. That sounds phenomenal. So let's go check out the line at Dry Gulch. If we're lucky, it'll be a short wait and we can get on there. If not, we can also go see what the wait is like for the reindeer. Over there is Cup Fusion. I did that a couple times today. It's a lot of fun. It's still like one ride that I can really do, besides the railroad, of course. And it wasn't until today I discovered that the Ferris wheel, you cannot single rider that. I had no idea about that. I've been coming here for like quite a while and never knew. Yep, it's just 2 songs, sadly. And in this building here, the Music Box Theater, this is where you can go see Santa. It's certainly getting chillier as the day goes on. I think it's supposed to drop into the 20s, like the high 20s, before the night is done. Or at least by the time I'm going to be getting to my car. Yeah, the Ferris wheel is because of the balancing. Apparently it's one of those swinging buckets. So you're not really supposed to go on it with one person. So it needs counterweight. Alright, what do you guys think? It doesn't look too bad. Would you guys like to wait with me? Hi, Robert. I saw it's gonna be like in the not the 60s. Is it gonna be in the 30s? How cold is it supposed to get, Heather? Yeah, let's give it a whirl. We'll wait. Super quiet otherwise in this area. Well, before, the line was like wrapped around here, going all the way around this area. It was nuts. So I'll take this. A high of 56? Jeez. If it's humid, it's gonna be awful. That's gonna feel way colder. I've been in Florida in January, and it was like in the 40s, but it might as well have been like half that because of the cold and the wind bringing that cold damp air towards us. Oh, it was bad. Yeah, they're running both trains. They have one just left the station and the other one is coming in right now. A high of 56, so what's the low gonna be? Yeah, the wet cold is horrible. It was actually like wet cold last night, and I was struggling with my lenses and everything because the lens kept getting foggy. And then not just on the outside, but on the inside. I had to take the lens off, clean the sensor, and then put it back together. And then that would only work for like another 10-15 minutes, so it was limited on how much shooting I could do. So it was tough. A tough day for content creation. Yeah, that's the nice thing, is that like all of this will go pretty quick, judging by the amount of people that are exiting right now. And then what I'm hoping to do is get a little footage on my camera while we're doing this. A low of 38. Wow, you're gonna need to bundle the heck up. Alright, I think we're not going to get on this train. We'll have to wait for the next one. I didn't realize it was sponsored. The Dry Gulch Railroad, run by Amtrak. It was nice last week at Disney. Night at MK was 60, and during the day it was mid-70s. Oh, that sounds awesome. All right, almost there, almost there. Alright, looks like we'll be on the next one. So not a bad wait at all. Do they still have every other row blocked off on the train? Yes, it does look that way. Trying to look down that way. It's just like so many lights that you go through. If I had my way, I would get on the very last row and then just record it going backwards the whole time. I wonder if there's going to be any like dead spots in terms of reception. Thank you, Heather. I wish I could have the thing I have going on my drawing live stream, where it just automatically pops up every 5 minutes. I wonder if you could do like a Nightbot that does that or something. Do they have Nightbot for YouTube? I think that's a Twitch thing. This is really the only time of year to ride the train and see stuff. The normal daytime train is kind of bland. Honestly, I had never given the train another thought until I saw it coming from some other place in the park where I could overlook and see that they were going through like this crazy thing of lights. Then it definitely caught my attention. Oh, and here comes the next one. Train is back. So this is going to be pretty fast. Dry Gulch Railroad. Oh, so there is Nightbot for YouTube. Good to know. And it was deleting messages on its own? I don't think I would give it that privilege. Like, I don't think I would give it the ability to delete. Just send, like, a message every once in a while for promotions. If that's a thing that it can do. Pretty sure it is. Alright. Almost there. We wait. Hopefully we don't cut out. Hopefully we're in this together and we stick together. Alright, they're starting to load it. Alright. I didn't give it the privilege either. It did it just... Wow. Nightbot just chaotic. Got that chaotic energy. Oh, I might not make this one, huh? Why can't we go on that one? Oh. Oh. One time over the summer when my son and I were waiting to get on Dry Gulch, someone's hat flew off Frontier Flyers and landed down on the sidewalk. Oh wow. What a bummer. Alright, we're still going.
Are you by yourself?
I'm by myself.
I got room right here near the back. But it's up to you. I might not.
Do you not? I'll just wait for the next one. It's okay.
I'll hang out here.
Alright.
You're first.
Thank you. He said I'm first. Does that mean I get first dibs, or do you guys want to go in the front? I have a very rare opportunity here. I'm the very next one for loading. So you guys gotta let me know where I should sit. I sense that I have quite a few Hersheypark pros here. You know his name? His name is Brock. Wow. I'm here with some professionals. Some professional Hersheypark goers. Stick to the back. Okay. Well, I would love to just go in the very back seat and face back, you know? Like, I would love that very back seat, but it's taped off, it looks like. It has caution tape on it. Right. Oh, yes. The vantage, seeing the trains make its turns. Got it. Okay. That does sound cool. They have both trains running. Yep. Where should I sit? Towards the back, maybe?
Anywhere you want.
Oh.
You're first. You get the pick.
All right. Can you see? I haven't ridden this before. You can see like the train making its turns if you sit towards the back?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Yes. You're also going to see the most lights for the longest amount of time being
Okay.
at the back.
Can I go at the very back then?
Wherever it's not taped off, yes.
Okay. Hi, dog. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. We're here at the back. Cool.
Rose, you still want to go back here?
Here's some random trivia facts for you.
All right, so we have this cool view the back here.
How many chuggas? Like chugga chugga. How many chuggas in a choo choo? Chugga chugga choo? Chugga chugga choo choo.
That's how many you do?
Alright. How many do you think? 3? Hold those people in front of you.
Okay, you guys. She wants to know how many chuggas there are in a chugga chugga choo.
You met Brock once there. He was another YouTuber, the Rye Guy. I haven't heard of the Rye Guy.
Everybody's
got a different number, but we can all agree 12 is too many. I don't know, on the little end to the good, I think I think it's like
At least 12 to get going.
chugga.
Thank you.
12 is...
So, is this the side I should be on, guys? Facing out? Alright, so we're going to be switching sides. Got it. Alright, here we go, guys. I hear the other train. Alright guys, let's get some choo-choos in the chat. picked up a little speed. We got chilly. So far we've been sticking to the left-hand side this whole time. Yeah, because behind me right now there's a road. Wow, that looks amazing. There's the smoke and all the lights and everything. That is so cool. I want to see what this looks like behind us. That was cool. Oh, we stopped.
They used to have a little bit of a different.
Huh. We stopped. All right. Try to snap a couple photos here. Looking back.
Just like you guys remember?
Yeah, that's what you're sitting here reminiscing. Picturing the three of you. You remember exactly.
Yeah, waiting for the other train. This just looks cool. Hey, we're back. We made it. All right. And we're free. Well, that was nice, and we didn't lose signal. That was actually really cool. Really did that one. Like, I haven't seen anything get an overlay like that. Actually, I wonder if they did anything over at Six Flags America with their train, since I remember them doing a Halloween overlay with scare actors. Let's see, how far away are we from Fahrenheit? Not too far. Can go see what the wait is like to see the reindeer, if they're still meeting. Yeah, the signal held, thank goodness. I feel like the signal here is a lot better than Six Flags Great Adventure. The reindeer don't meet anymore. Their trainers is closed during holiday in the park. Always thought it was a missed opportunity. Yeah, that's a bummer to hear. I thought maybe they would do something a little additional since there's a lot of stuff that isn't open. But yeah, this thing, this is my favorite right here. I gotta remember to come back. This is where we just were with the train. I gotta come here and take a couple photos. Won't be able to get quite the angle that I want, but yeah, I could take like a really nice long exposure here. Always looking for those shots for the Instagrams. The Reaper's Railroad, is that what they called it? I heard it was good. I wish that I had plans to go see it. I was going to make a weekend out of it and try to do all the content that I had made previously for like HalloFest and do the same for Six Flags America that I did at Six Flags Great Adventure, excuse me. But oh well, no such luck. Oh, there's still people. Let's see.
Yo, look, it's hot.
Ooh, hello, small child. So in your guys' opinions, how is the cocoa here? I have not partaken yet. I don't think I was going to do one of the refillables though. Oh, it looks like there's almost no wait. Maybe like 10 minutes at most, if that. Let's go say hi. Ooh, fun facts, reindeer can run up to 50 miles an hour. A newborn reindeer can outrun a human when they're 1 day old. Wow. Oh, looks like the lens needs a quick little wipe. That help? Kinda. Hey, welcome, Jen. Glad you could make it. We're gonna go see the reindeer. I actually was here earlier. The line it filled this complete thing and it took maybe a half hour to 40 minutes. So it's nice to see that this will be pretty fast. It's just me.
You can fill it at line dot spot 4.
4?
4.
Okay. Okay, so we will be in there in like 10 minutes maybe. They have to finish doing their little thing in there with the talk. Then this big group will go. Then they'll do the talk, and then we'll go. I just wonder how the lighting is going to be. It's pretty dim lit. I guess just not to bother. If it was like strong fluorescent lighting, it would probably not be good for them. Yeah, we're gonna go see all 9 of Santa's reindeer. When I was in here earlier, they were actually like, not fighting, but one was being very assertive with their antlers, if you know what I mean. The reindeer they remind me of cows. Or like the deer that I see all the time in my backyard. They're just hanging out, laying down and relaxing. They seem really relaxed and chill. It looks like I can kind of make out what's happening there. Are they feeding them or something? Aw, we're missing them getting fed. You haven't made it to see the reindeer? Oh my goodness. That was like, well, my options are limited because I don't have roller coasters as options. So it was easy for me to be like, well, what can't I do anywhere else? Reindeer. Got it. Excuse me. While we're here, see the first drop to Fahrenheit. This one's one of my faves here. This one, Storm Runner and Sky Rush. It's definitely worth it. I would love to like do a whole weekend here where I could indulge more in all of the other things that I never get to, like the sweet lights I haven't done before, the trolley works or the trolley ride. I haven't done any of that, and they apparently have a special like winter or Christmas tour for that. And then all the extra stuff that they have at Chocolate World would be cool, but that's all right. Little by little, we'll experience it. There's just so much here at like the main park itself, and then I'm not even touching the zoo. Like the zoo would be amazing to do as well. They actually have this really cool photography thing that you can do, but it's like 8 o'clock in the morning and I'm 2 hours away, so like I would have to stay somewhere and then wake up super mega early, have all my gear ready to go, and then you can come take photos of the animals in the zoo, and you pick from like a list of like, I don't know, 10 different animals. You pick 4, and then you get like special access so you can shoot them in very unique locations, I guess, or at least that's what it made it sound like. That's something that I would love to do. I'm surprised that other parks don't open up themselves to do more stuff for photography. I would be all about that. I guess I don't know how much general interest there'd be in stuff like that. It's not scary, Heather. You'd love it. It's just like what's the there's a roller coaster at Universal Orlando that's very similar. The Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket or something like that. What is it with Hollywood Studios and the names that I cannot remember for the life of me? The one where you pick your music. Except that one was like scary expensive. How much is the photography thing? I have to double check. It might be somewhere between $50 and $80, I believe. Okay, so they've started their little speech in there behind the curtain, and we'll be the next ones. We'll be in the next group. The Rip Ride Rocket. The one where you pick the music, and then it just rattles and shakes. I thought it was a very bumpy ride. It was fun though. You listen to Muse? I forget what song my friend picked when I went. I think it was a disco song or something. Bad Girls. They played Bad Girls. The last time I rode it was last September for when I was there for Horror Nights. Thought it was just a tad bit like rattly, not rough, but that it like the vehicles themselves were rattling. You picked I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor. That's appropriate. You think the last time you rode was over a decade ago? Wow. Sounds like you're due for another ride. Due for another ride on the Rocket. What's your fave coaster from Mountain and Knott's? That's a Jen question. But speaking of those places, those were very much on my to-do list for this past April. I had a trip planned. I will be back soon, I hope. Whenever California decides to let parks open again. Which is that the spring? Who knows? Out of the old school rides, Magic Mountain, Viper, Tatsu. I've heard good things about Tatsu. Two California trips, yep, same here. I had one planned for late September / early October to do Knott's and Disneyland DCA. And then I had another weekend planned just for Magic Mountain. Who knows when the parks will be open again out that way. It's cool to see that they're doing that drive-through thing over at Magic Mountain though. And then Knott's certainly, they're doing good work with their holiday events, the like food festivals that they're doing. Looks like the trainer is saying goodnight or goodbye to the group ahead of us, and then it'll be our turn to see the reindeer. Yeah, the only problem, Jen, is going to be getting from LA out to, is it Valencia? Yeah, we got to get out there somehow. So you're gonna go, Jen? You're gonna drive through Six Flags Magic Mountain? Oh, they're letting our group in, guys. Good old Valencia. It's like 2 hours from LA, I think. I think it was like 2 hours from where my brother lives. It's a hike and a half. Oh, we've been stopped. Hey Mel, you made it just in time for the reindeer. My brother lives somewhere outside Irvine, but south. Yeah, LA traffic is a heck of a thing. I try to get there like pretty late or leave pretty early to avoid the LA rush hour because it is something else. It's not, the highways aren't capable of handling the amount of traffic that's out there. And the drivers are kind of nutty. I've seen it rain once when I was out there and it was like an apocalypse. People just, I don't know what they did, let go of the steering wheel and close their eyes or cover their eyes. It was scary the way people were driving.
I think it's just supposed to be the one side. Like, if we had to wait the whole time. So I'm not being rude, I'm just trying to. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think they're enough.
Hello.
Hi there.
What's up?
I think we had people come in from this other side. We were on this side waiting, people from the other side, now there's like 8 up here.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Fantasy Eagles. My name is Sam. I am one of the reindeer keepers here. We do have a lot of Santa's reindeer with us tonight, including the most famous reindeer of all. He is walking away from me right now. Rudolph is standing right in the center there. He does have the tallest antlers of all. Sitting next to him is Donder. He probably has the second tallest antlers of all. And Donder does have a little bit of velvet left on the tips of his antlers. So if you see that fuzzy brown tip, that is velvet. When antlers are growing, they're going to be covered in that velvet. It is a blood supply that allows the antler to grow. When the antler is reached its full size, they're going to stop sending blood to that velvet. The velvet is going to become very itchy, and he will rub it off. Donder here just hasn't gotten all of his off yet, which is totally fine. It's not harming him in any way. And some of you may be thinking, did she say Donner? I think I heard her say Donner. I thought his name was Donner. Yes, I did say Donner. So the original story that first mentioned Santa's reindeer, it was written in Dutch. And in the Dutch language, if you take the words Donner and Blitzen and translate them to English, you mean thunder and lightning. So Donner and Blitzen were Santa's original two reindeer. They are his two fastest and two strongest reindeer. And when they made this song, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, they said, hey, Donner doesn't really fit very well with the rest of the tune. So they actually used the German word for thunder, which is Donner. But here at Hersheypark, we do like to be authentic, so we use the original Dutch version, which is Donder. We do have have Dasher and Dancer eating out of our food troughs here. So we do have a deer pellet in this food troughs for them. It's got lots of nutrients and minerals that our reindeer need to make them nice and strong so that they can fly all around the world on Christmas Eve. And some of you may be wondering, why aren't the reindeer flying right now? Why don't they just fly right out of this barn? Well, they can only fly when Santa gives them their special magical dust. And Santa only gives them their dust on Christmas Eve. That is why they're not flying right now. Reindeer can live to be about 8 to 10 years in the wild. Under human care, they can live to be about 15 years old. However, these are Santa's reindeer, and so therefore they are magical reindeer. And they are in fact thousands and thousands of years old. You may have seen Rudolph just kind of nudge at Donder there with his antlers a little bit. There is a hierarchy in reindeer. It is mostly based off of the size of your antlers. So the larger your antlers, the more large and in charge you are, making Rudolph the head of the herd here. Comet, who is standing right in the middle there, kind of in between Donder and Rudolph. You can see he has pretty small and pretty plain antlers. So you would think that would make him pretty low on the hierarchy. But Donder doesn't like to follow rules, he doesn't like to be told what to do, so he has a lot of spunk, and he likes to tell other reindeer what to do. He is not afraid of somebody with larger antlers than him. So if you guys want to take a couple more photographs and continue on through the stables, we do have a lot of folks who want to see our reindeer tonight. If you have any questions on your way out, feel free to ask myself or my fellow keeper, Alicia. The reindeer will be here through Christmas if you want to come back and see them again.
How can you tell them apart?
Their antlers are all distinct, so we know which antler belongs to which reindeer.
So you just memorize the patterns, basically?
They also have these number tags. So when their antlers do fall off, we tell them apart by their numbers.
Gotcha. That's so cool. So Donder is like the little one?
Stand there, I'll take them in the background. Yeah, right, stand over here.
Which one is Donder?
So this one right ahead with the velvet still on the ends of his antlers.
Oh, okay, I see.
So they're antlers that are pretty big still, but
Yeah. Oh. And is Rudolph the
Rudolph said, get a move on.
Wow. And they're okay like this? Or like do they need that much space to
So they don't under human care in this instance, since they're not going to be migrating. They have all their food that they need right here. So but yeah, out in the wild they're going to be migrating a lot to get to the food sources. But yeah, so
is their territory like or should I say the range that they have, is it similar to deer, like a few miles? A few square miles, I should say.
I would think so, but I think they're going to be on the move more than our white-tailed deer, just because they are in an area where snow is pretty constant.
Right, and then food is probably much more scarce, so they probably have to search farther. All right, well, thank you very much. Have a good evening.
You too.
I don't know if you guys caught that, but Rudolph was trying to assert himself a little bit there. Hey, and Madeline made it. Welcome, welcome. Taking a break from watching Queen's Gambit. I heard some good things about that. That was really cool. Seeing the reindeer. Well, again, seeing them again. How awesome. So, those felt like, 3 big fun things to do tonight. I'm not sure what else there could be on the agenda. It is, what time is it here? Almost 9. Excuse me. I haven't finished it yet either, so no spoilers, please. Just gonna wipe the lens again. All right. So I think the park closes at 10, and I definitely want some time to be able to shoot some photos. There's like a lot of cool spots for like long exposures around here. It got too intense for you? There's basically no wait for the station. You guys want to choo-choo again? There's no wait right now. What say you guys? One more time, and then we'll call it a night? How is the monorail? Where do I... I'm not sure. Let me... Alright, you guys want to choo-choo? Alright, give me 1 second here. I'm gonna set you down. Alright, so we're gonna do the Dry Gulch Railroad Station here, which anybody who missed the previous run, this is really well decorated, and there's basically no wait, unlike the line that I saw earlier that was all the way out and down the hill. Oh, look at this. It looks awesome. Alright. Give me 1 second here because I want to get my camera ready. Having a little issue with the battery here. Alright. Alright. So we're getting on the train here. There's like little to no wait. It's beautifully decorated. It's sponsored by Amtrak apparently. It's basically a walk-on, and I think the next train is already coming around the corner here. Alright, so 9 it is. We will do this, and I guess we're calling it a night. Or I might try to sneak on to Cup Fusion. See, I thought they were open from 2 to 10, rather than 1 to 9.
I thought you were going to put it on the tracks.
But that's okay. I will still attempt to take some photos on my way out.
All set. All clear. Here we go.
We're gonna bring the new one.
Oh, are we the last train of the night or something? Huh. So I guess that train is going to bed.
Yeah, that's what. And there was one lady that was scared. Not the one with legs. Yeah, she was like. Yeah, we were. Yeah, the lady up there was like, you might want to move. We get a lot of breeze on here. To try and fan. Yeah. Which is probably great in the summer.
Oh my gosh.
Keyword was summer.
This thing
Winter?
is creating a lot of breeze right now and making it cold. Kind of bites when it goes by.
Tanning bed? Something. Can you go to that without going to the park? Like, yes. So, the museum is downtown. So, it's free parking, but it's $12 a person to get in. Just to see the museum. Like, they also do like their own like chocolate tasting stuff, and there's a mini restaurant. I don't know what they're serving right now because of COVID. So that's downtown. The one that's downtown. Outside the park, right next to us, we have Chocolate World. Oh, yeah, you need a reservation to get in. It's free parking there. For
You get motion sickness real quick. That's a shame.
It becomes paid, but there's stuff that
I'm worried that that'll happen to me someday. Maybe in like another 10 years or something. I mean, I have friends that are in like their late 20s that they get motion sick too easily and then that's it. And like they used to enjoy a lot of the more extreme rides.
It's a real good experience for like a first timer.
And now they can't do them no more.
Ah.
Tis a shame.
I mean, you can get enough.
Are you listening in on other people's conversations? Here comes Scooter. At least that's what it says up there. Here comes the last train of the night, it seems.
Popcorn company and a beef jerky company, so we on top of selling chocolate, we sell other stuff as well. So we have our partner jerky, our partner like the dark chocolate cranberries. We partner with Brookside too, so they're all there as well.
I think I'm gonna go in the back again.
Are all there. Thank you for the info.
But still, that's useful info for me because, like I was saying, I'd eventually like to come back and do all these things that I haven't done yet. It's just so easy to get distracted by all the coasters and stuff. And now that I don't have the coasters as an option for a foreseeable future, I can go do stuff like going downtown. Hey Keith, welcome. We're gonna go on this train like for the. I'm gonna go on the back again. If that's all right. I didn't even hear what he said. All right. We got on the last train of the night. Oh, let's do this one-handed. Come on. Here we go. One-handed. Ta-da! Did it.
This is the last one.
Last one of the night?
Yep.
All right.
One down here.
I wish there was somewhere to set you guys down. We actually have a really cool view this time. But towards the end, when we get over here again, I'm gonna put down the phone real quick just so I can try to snap a really low angle shot of that, what do you call that, light tunnel? You won't be able to hear Andre yell tonight, unfortunately. Alright. Here we go. Keep an eye on Groupon. You can get good deals on the museum. It's not so much that as just finding the time to get on out here again. I mean, the last time I was here was when, like, the first weekend of Hersheypark in the Dark. I would have liked to have been here at least one more time in between there for other activities. I think I'm going to face backwards again. Alright, here we go. It's going a little fast this time, right? They want to go home. All right, we're back. All right, that was like 30 seconds faster, almost. Why am I struggling to get this? There it goes. Almost couldn't get that buckle undone. right. Should have timed them. Well, I took a video. That's one way to get everybody to leave. There's your kiss goodnight. It's like the opposite of a kiss goodnight. My goodness. I think it's a little more aggressive than just good night. I think it's more like get the F out. We're done, we're closed, now leave. Alright. So I'm back here at this spot. I'm gonna set you guys up right here for a second. Just for a second. Oh snap, we have another Aiden 3 in the house. Welcome, welcome. Alright. Park is officially closed, so now we're making our way out here. I'm just hoping that I can find somewhere nice to take a thumbnail photo. So totally forgot about that. Would have probably been cool to take that on the railroad, but then I don't think people would immediately associate it with Hersheypark. Unless you're like super in the know. I did not try the donuts earlier. I didn't really see too much about the food, to be honest, or I didn't do too much research on it. At any rate, I just had a ton of chocolate earlier. That was really it. Then I tried the turkey sandwich that they had, and that was actually pretty good. I didn't see a sign that said candy cane or candy lane or anything like that. That's what I was kind of hoping to see, but if there was one, I did not see it. I tried with the Reindeer, but it was a little too dark in there. At least with the fluorescent lighting and having a zoom lens. Maybe I can take one. I can take one from the bridge where we watch the show. That was over here. Can take a nice wide shot from the bridge here. Turkey was good, but it was a little pricey for being half a sandwich, basically. I'm glad they still have these lights going. Just gonna sneak on over here, take a quick photo, continue on out the park, take any other photos I see. All right, somewhere around here, maybe? All right, I don't know if there's a good place to set you guys down. Let's see. Oh, there's a thing blocking the way. All right, I'm back. All right, let's see if we can find one more spot. Take another thumbnail for the live stream. I'm not too worried about that. And then that's really it. Oh, I know. I can take one of the fountain with Milton Hershey. Here's Cup Fusion. I'm terrible at that game. There's just a lot going on. It's like way more intense than Space Ranger Spin. It's gonna be a long walk to the car. It's been a blur of a day. I feel like I've done so much. Holy moly. I wonder if they'll have a character on the way out to say hi to. Yeah, it was a very productive day. I still got a very productive drive ahead of me. All right, here we go. The statue. Wow, you can see like the steam rising from. How funny. I don't think there's a good place to set you guys down. So I think I'm gonna leave you guys here. Thank you guys. That's right, 2-hour drive. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm still running on a lot of adrenaline. It's been a good day. I didn't even think I would feel well enough to actually come out here, but it's just signs that I'm recovering well, and that's really exciting. But I'm gonna leave you guys here. I hope you have an amazing rest of your nights. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope to see you again soon. All right, have a great night, and good night, and goodbye. Thank you, Jen. Yeah, thank you again for joining me. Appreciate it so much. It's a lot of fun, and it wouldn't be the same if I were without you guys having to join along, and also for all the tips and guidance and little things like that, the little insights. That's also super nice. I'm just wandering around here trying to get an angle. Do we want them looking off to the side? Do we want them looking straight on? No, straight on might be too aggressive. I think I'm gonna do this 3/4 angle. All right, good night everybody. Until the next one.